Alright guys, I got this 1v1 deathmatch here for you guys. It's going to be Skeiterth and don't forget 209. We're doing a mirror cutter. You'll see right now. It's going to be pretty much, he's going to be cutter, I'm going to be cutter, and then we're going to try to go at it. I'm going to see who's a better cutter right here. This is the first time I play Skeiterth as a cutter. You know, I've always played that guy as a prophet, and he's always gotten me. I can't beat his prophet, especially on a big map like this. The game we had before, he whooped on me with profit and stuff like that. So we were gonna do like a little party, a private party game. So as we were waiting, we decided to see to do the same map with the mirror cutter. So I was like, all right, yeah, I'll do it. And then this guy, Skeiterth, he's well known in our group, you know, because Icy Blood, he's been going at it with Icy Blood for a good while now. And then Icy Blood and him, they be getting each other some wins and losses. So. And then I never knew how he played with cutter, so this is the first time I'm gonna see. Icy Blood, he says, is really good. So I mean, in my opinion, I was just like, all right. So I'm gonna try this guy out real quick. Let me see. I'm gonna see if we got some skills. So I'm doing my regular thing. I'm just getting my 6 Warhogs. You know, every single guy. You know, I don't know how he does it, but what I do on this map, pretty much any map, I make 6 Warhogs and I try to get the secondary base as fast as I can. And then so, you know, I'm doing my thing. I'm getting my 6 Warhogs done. I got the 3 spawns on the field. They're going to go to my second base. Try to expand it as fast as we can. And as we're doing that, you know, I get the base. And then at the same time, I'm trying to figure out a plan how to be sneaky and how to defend this base right here while I go attack his base. So I'm going to put like 2 spawns in the corners. One right there, the other one on this side. And then I see that south containment unit open. That's pretty much Skeiterth. He has one of those flood things, floodgates. I have no idea how he got that so fast or what he did, but as soon as I seen that, I had an opinion that he's gonna start ranking up his tank. For those of you guys that know what I'm talking about, it's pretty much it's kind of like a bad little thing if he gets it pretty ranked up. So I go out to his second base thinking that he doesn't have it. So that fool blew it up a lot faster than me, as you can tell. His base is like pretty much a lot more secure, has stuff building on it and stuff like that. And then what I noticed though is that he has the spawns out there. 2 of them in the corners, and then as I'm attacking it, he pulls out with 6 Warhogs, and that right there to me is like something that's new to me. I've never seen nobody pull out that gate thing, still have 6 Warhogs, and then have 3 spawns on the field while one of them is getting ranked up with the flood. And then at that point, I'm like, oh shoot, fool! I'm in a bad situation right here. I don't really know what much to do. I'm kind of scared that his tank is like, you know, starred up or something like that. So I'm just doing my regular thing. I lost my Warhog, so his secondary base is cool. It's gonna live, and then he's gonna attack me with his 6 Warhogs. It's an easy defense. You can defend those things, but what I'm scared about is his freaking tanks. And then what I'm not noticing is I'm not building my tanks too, just because I'm nervous and stuff like that. As you can tell. But you know, I take precautions for the Mac. I drop a freaking disruption bomb to 7. That was like hella Warhogs right there. I have no idea how he did everything. The powers are upgraded. He sends a Warhog back there. I blow it up. You know, I think that little thing right there would have macked my base. But at this point, I got more. I got what, 5 tanks. I see his tank right there, 3 stars already, or 2 stars. And then I'm just like, at this point, I'm like, all right, see if I can take this guy with the tank battle. So you know, I'm taking my precautions. I'm buying some more tanks. And then I'm winning and out because the battle's gonna go right in the middle. So I drop an ODST to check out the view. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little nervous right here. I see 3 tanks, so at this point, or 4 tanks, I was just like, all right, maybe I could take him. So I drop him, and then he caught me right here with a mag. He's really, really quick with that mag, but I think he kind of missed it. Yeah, he missed it. So I move up, and then right here is just pretty much a micro fight. You know, trying to blow up each other's tanks, trying to see who could kill stuff. You know, I blow up one of his tanks with the spawns. He pulls it back in. I pull back. I buy the base just for no reason. And then I'm just pulling back, and then I see that he's pushing up. So maybe I could catch him with the Mac, but he was a little bit smart and a little bit quick, so he pulled back out. I only got one of his tanks. I got in 3 Hogs coming in, trying to do air support. You know, Hogs take out tanks, but only if you have large numbers. And I'm trying to save my freaking spawns and stuff like that. I'm not building tanks. That's the thing I'm not doing. I'm not building them. He has the ODSTs on me, not letting me get away. His tanks are just like right behind there, and then we're just trying to, like, you know, go at it. I drop my ODSTs. Now I'm building tanks, smarty. And then freaking yeah, so pretty much at this point I'm just like a little bit nervous. Maybe I could try to out micro him and stuff like that. So it's just like a little circle around this base right here. You know, it's just like one of those things. I couldn't blow up his base, he couldn't blow up mine. So the battle goes right in the middle, and that's where it goes down. So let's see. So yeah, at this point he's out. He's beating me up. He's pretty much he's whooping on me pretty bad. He's got my sparrings. He's taking me out. You know, with my tanks. I'm doing bad choices. My air units are not enough. They're not taking out as many tanks. So I decided to pull back. You know, I'm trying to drop ODSTs to do some damage on that freaking 3-star right there. He has a spawn right there. He's a little smart guy. Freaking, he threw a spawn right there where my tanks would come through if I'm bringing reinforcements so he could jack one. So I noticed that. I was like, oh shoot. So those 2 tanks would have got jacked if I was a little bit sooner, but he pulled back out. And then so yeah, as I was fighting this guy's making some smart decisions. He knows some little skill that I don't. I have no idea how he got that floodgate open that fast. You know, it was enough. You know, like he ranked up that freaking sparring, you know, pretty enough to like, you know, win battles and stuff like that. 2 spawns right there, trying to jack some. I pulled out, dropped ODSTs. So I go to economy thinking that maybe his economy is worse than mine. And then so I'm trying to, you know, make a little, you know, I'm not really microing that much. That was taking me out with all my tanks and stuff like that. And then I noticed I only have $800. 2 tanks enough right there. So at this point, I'm thinking he has hella more money than me. He just keeps dropping ODSTs. He took out all my tanks. I'm like, I'm screwed right here. Pretty much that's it. You know, game over because, you know, we went out in the middle, but he got me that 3-star sparring right there, whatever that sparring that start up. It did a lot of damage. Did a lot of damage. So I got some few tanks back in. This is like my final front. Like my final thing I'm gonna be able to pull out is this little battle right here. See if I can win it out. I sent a hawk over there to check out the situation on that base, but you know, there's nothing much else I could do. Like the fight, it's pretty much done at this point, in my opinion. Yeah, because that fool has a freaking a strong tank that he's keeping alive. I drop ODSTs on both of my corners so I can see where he's coming through. I see that his tanks are right there, so I'm like, alright, cool. So I got, you know, ODSTs back there. I'm gonna try to make a little distraction. I got 7 tanks. This is my final stand right here. And then so I pull him the ODSTs, trying to make a little distraction. Maybe he's gonna go with his tanks over there so I can push up. But then he pushes his ODSTs back down to the other side, which he could see where I'm at. So now he knows where my tanks are. He ranked up another star right there, and I'm just like, fuck. I want to mac that thing, but you know, you don't want to waste one whole mac on one tank. Sometimes when you feel like you can take it out with all your tanks, but I'd rather really take out individual tanks with 4 of them. So right here we go at it. It's a double mac party. He max me, he max him in, but what he does is smarter than me. He freaking traps me with his goddamn teeth. He it looked pretty even at without the ODSTs though. You know, we took out a couple of tanks and stuff like that, but that fool just he cornered me right there. He cornered me, couldn't let me out. I got no money. My spawns are getting raped. Those ODSTs do not matter no more. I'm just like trapped. I'm like, fuck, I'm screwed. That's it. And then at this point, I'm just looking at him raping me. There's nothing much I could do. You know, like he got me in the beginning. He did a little smart technique I never knew about. So, I mean, yeah. He's gonna send the ODST in first to see what I got. He still thinks probably I have some like 30 tanks or something like that. I'm building reinforcements as well. He doesn't know that I have no money. So as soon as he sees that I have 1 tank, you know, 2 sparns behind those ODSTs. I got 3 sparns actually, 3 tanks actually. 5 tanks now. That's my last. That's the last of it right there. He's gonna push up as hard as he can right now with all those tanks because he doesn't want to let me build up an army again. He wants to end the game as fast as he can. You know, I wouldn't make cobras, but that's like a slap in the face. I wouldn't make cobras in this thing. It's not part of like. It's not pretty much what I do. I got no money from her healed, and I'm just pretty much waiting for my resign right now. I'm just like, there's nothing much I can do. You got me. Skeiterth got me. Now I see why Icy Blood always talks about this guy. He's a pretty good cutter. He knows what he's doing. So at this point, he's just gonna push up with like an army of tanks. Took out one of them already, and then he has like that nasty Spartan right there. That freaking wizard. Yeah, 3-star Spartan, dude. He corners me again. He's really good like that. I don't know. And then he just corners me. He just keeps doing it. I drop my ODSTs to be like, try to be cool. You know, I got ODSTs too, dog, so I just drop them. But just nothing much I can do. So I try to jack a tank. He kills the Spartan. He's smart, man. He knows when those Spartans are just trying to jack stuff. And then, yeah, so I kill one of his Spartans right there. And at this point, I'm just like, maybe I can push him back. Maybe. But then I see more tanks coming in. It does not look good. I'm not even building more tanks reinforcements right now. At this point, I'm just like demoralized. I'm just like, damn, fool. He got me. You know, it's been a while since I lose to a cutter. Especially on this map. But, I mean, it's all technique. A little bit more practice, a little bit more games. I'll probably get a win on him. But other than that, though, he got me first score on this game. You guys, ODC's cornered up. Took out my last tank. And at this point, I'm just like, GG. It's pretty much, you know, you could play defensive on your main and crap like that, but I don't play that game. You know, once you lose your second mate, you lose your second base. Those tanks right there, they rank up, maybe another star or two, whatever. And then, so I just decided to resign. And that's pretty much it right there. It was a good game on Skeiterth, man. Alright, guys, stay tuned.